Kamala is a Hindu flower seller who lives with her grandfather, a watchmaker, and sister Tara, a school-going girl. She migrated to Bombay with her family after escaping a forced child marriage to an old wealthy man. For financial support, Kamala also works at a bar named Pyasa as a dancer, attracting the attention of Mike, a pimp. He manages to find an employment offer for her as a maid in Dubai, and desires to take half of the 2 lakh rupees she would be receiving. Tara shares a bond with Shirley D'Souza, an actress from the 1950s, who teaches her English. Every day, they have a walk to the cemetery, where Shirley leaves a red rose at the grave of her lover Laura. However, she is angered to find that someone is stealing her roses on a daily basis. Kamala has a recurring dream of being a Hindu princess in the Mughal era, falling in love with a Muslim prince. One day, she notices that Salim, another flower seller across the street, has feelings for her. He is a Muslim refugee from Kashmir who had migrated to Bombay after his parents' death, and is looking for a decent employment. They both fall in love, but never communicate with each other beyond exchanging glances and flowers. Meanwhile, Tara saves Tipu, an orphaned deaf-mute kid, from being arrested by the police for child labor. Kamala lets Tipu stay with them and is friendly, whereas her grandfather is initially upset with his presence. One day, Mike observes Kamala and Salim together. That evening, he tricks Salim into visiting Pyasa and reveals Kamala's identity as one of the dancers. Salim feels cheated as Kamala never told him about this, and leaves. Shortly, Kamala too finds out that Salim steals flowers from the cemetery, including Shirley's roses, and sells them for a living. This creates a rift between the couple. Kamala is further troubled when she receives the news that Pyasa would be shut down soon, and Mike assures her employment in Dubai. Udharan Chennai. One day, Tara and Shirley go to an antique shop owned by Anthony Pereira, who has feelings for the latter. Shirley wants to have her toys repaired, and Tara suggests that they approach her grandfather who can repair them. Shirley invites Anthony to her house that night for a date, and he readily accepts. Meanwhile, Tara gets Tipu to assist her grandfather in repairing the toys, which helps the duo bond well. He finds Tipu to be a very keen assistant and agrees to let him stay with them. Udharan. That night, Salim meets Kamala and takes her to the cemetery, and puts back all the flowers he had collected to sell, indicating his change of heart. This impresses Kamala and they go on a walk together. As they approach Pyasa, the police arrest all the pimps and dancers on a tip by Mike. As the couple tries to escape, Mike alerts the police and they chase them. As Kamala hides in safety, Salim is hit by a car driven by Raja Khan, a film actor he idolizes. Kamala is left heartbroken as she watches Salim die in her arms. And Anthony too finds Shirley lying dead in her house. Udharan. Shirley leaves some of her assets to Anthony, including a piano he loved, and some funds to support Tara's education. When he meets Kamala and her grandfather to discuss the prospects of opening a toy repair shop, Mike arrives with tickets to Dubai. Kamala tears the tickets and leaves. When Mike threatens to reveal her identity as a bar dancer, Kamala hits back saying that the bar which employed her does not exist anymore, leaving her free. In the end, Kamala and her grandfather are shown running a toy repair and watchmaking store named Bombay Rose, with Anthony's support. Udharan.